Hi there, my name's Chris Can with Mining Journal, and with me I have Niall Tomlinson with the SRK Exploration team, and we're talking about the future of exploration. And in this conversation specifically, we're going to speak about management and analytics, and of course, all the data involved in that. Hi, Niall.
Hi, Chris. Great to speaking with you.
Pleasure to have you with us. My understanding, just from a point of admin, your role managing the strategic management and analytics team is new because the team didn't actually exist, and it makes me wonder about how people look at analytics today, and is it something new, the actual process, and what did it look like if it's not new, maybe say 20, 30 years ago, or is it just a matter of language?
I think it is new. I mean, in the case of SRK Exploration, it is literally new. It's a team which has only been in existence for a few years. Um, we are getting a lot better at incorporating data analytics in exploration now. We employ dedicated data scientists to try and reveal more about our data, which didn't happen in the past. So yeah, it's something which is way more relevant now than it ever was in the past. I think that a lot of that's to do with the increased amount of data that we have to deal with these days. Decisions in the past were generally made by a geologist. I don't want to say on a hunch, but it was we were basically relying on the human brain to integrate different data sets, and the amount of data now is just not feasible to do that anymore. So we need to use computers better, data scientists, etc. And that's the reason why it's a lot more prevalent now. That and just the availability of the technology.
So is it the same approach, but with just more data being fed into it, or has the amount of data actually shifted the way that people approach prospectivity in general?
It is a different approach. I should say the results we got from the old-fashioned way, let's put it, they're not radically different. And I think if you're, let's say, producing a prospectivity model and it's radically different to a traditional interpretation, you probably should be suspect of it. What it can do, though, is it can quantify our opinions about things like prospectivity, which in the past it was always just, oh, I think that's better than this. But now we can actually say, well, how much better? Are they both? Are both these targets bad, and should we not drill them, or rather than be more relativistic as we were in the past?
It's interesting you say that the results aren't radically different. I think a lot of people would assume with radically different technology, which I think a lot of the things that you're talking about with AI, etc., it is radically different. You would get a step change in results. What do you put that down to, that we haven't seen that massive change just yet?
Um, it's it's actually more to do with the nature of exploration to deposit geology. Um, One thing we borrow a lot from other industries. So, for instance, medical imaging has got some parallels to exploration. You're trying to detect cancer or predict cancer, let's say. Um, but the problem in that kind of field is it's a sensitivity problem, right? You're trying to go to ever lower the sensitivity to predict things earlier, etc. Exploration isn't a sensitivity problem. It's it, good deposits have huge footprints and they're obvious. Um, and so you're not going to be finding a lot more good deposits by making things more sensitive. What we're really trying to do is what exploration really is it's a false positive problem, and we're trying to reduce the number of false positives. So we're not seeing a whole raft of new discoveries. Hopefully, what we're doing is getting more efficient and not drilling. We're drilling less bad deposits.
Okay, and just I know we're getting tight on time now, but is that a essentially it's an efficiency and a time saving issue? We're not going to find more, so to speak, but we're going to find the ones that are out there faster, and then so in essence use our time more efficiently, and then so naturally find more over the same space of time.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, in the current search space and in the near surface, I think that's the case. What this new technology can do is help us unlock exploration at depth. And I'm talking about exploration 500 meters below, where we're kind of lost in traditional techniques, and we have to be more predictive if we're going in that. We can't be doing lots of deep exploration without the best knowledge. And this is where mineral exploration gets more like oil and gas exploration, where there's a lot more predictive work done before you ever drill a hole. So yes, I think there is a potential step change there in deep exploration, but in the near surface, which still accounts for most exploration, the impact is mostly about efficiency gains.
No, that is all we've got time for, but thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.